Hey everyone, I just written to you recently about ONET Online, and this is a really fabulous resource for you as you begin planning your career. There's a lot to explore here, um, way to find occupations, some advanced search, etc. This is nice here on this find occupations because if it will pop out for me, you can look at things such as Bright Outlook. So these are jobs that are looking really good. That there's going to be a lot of employment in them coming up. By career cluster, green economy sector, etc. Looking for this flame icon. When you see this, um, in this case, hot technologies are frequently included in employer job postings. You'll see quite a few of these. So what I want to do here, just to kind of give you a sense of how to use this to create your skills list and your resume, thinking and give you a prompt on this types of work that you have done. We're going to go ahead and try something here. So one of your classmates in the past has worked as a lifeguard, and let's just take a look at and see what are some of the skills involved there. So I entered that. Here's a quick search. Overall, it came up with this one job code, which includes some other things, lifeguard, ski patrol, etc. But let's take a look at this. All right. It gives us some job titles. All right. So oftentimes um, we may read a job title. It seems different from something that we've done. It's just named differently. We can scroll through here. We can see the tasks that are typically required for this job. Technology skills. So here's something that's helpful. And again, there's that flame. These are hot skills that you should know. Scrolling down a bit. Some knowledge. You should have customer service, customer and personal service, public safety and security, education and training, etc. Here's some skills that are important in that. All right, abilities that you should have, work activities. These are the types of things that you can expect to do. Um, More detailed work activities, work context, where you'll be working, and there's much more here to dig into. All right, so again, for trying to think of what you did in past jobs, this is a great way to think about that, to kind of prompt you. For instance, I talked about using verb first phrasing. So you would say something if you had done this, administered first aid to drowning victims, requested emergency personnel to scene of accidents, what have you. Right, so we're going to expand it a little bit, but we want that verb first phrasing. Now, another way then to use this is let's look at a job that we would like to have upon graduation. This is what we're working for, right? Um, let's look at computer scientist. Let's see what we got. All kinds of things. So again, and this is going to show us more. There are 510 related occupations. Let's just go ahead and grab that first one. Oh, and look, here's one that's a green job. It's also a bright outlook. It means that this is a job that's not going away anytime soon. All right, I'm going to show you how to look through this. Same thing. We have the tasks, and if you click on these X's, it's just going to show you related occupations, which can be handy. It can be handy. Technology skills, you can expect that you should know how to use different types of database management, knowledge that you should expect to have, skills that you should have, abilities, deductive reasoning, inductive reasoning, ooh, cool. Work activities, this is what you can expect to be doing on the job, a little more detailed there. The work context, so these are some of the things that you will be doing on the job. Email, face-to-face discussions, work with group or teams, spend time sitting, structured versus unstructured work, right? And this can be important, is having a lot of freedom, something that's important to you in the job. Oh, look, this one has a good amount. The education you should expect to have for this. Most of these occupations require graduate school, may require master's, some require PhD, MD, or JD law degree. So you may not have thought about going to graduate school, but at some point you might. So there's job training, um, typical. All right, so here we are under education. 60% roughly of the respondents to this survey, and these are employers that they're surveying, are looking for a master's degree in this. What kind of credentials that you might need, and this can show you if you need any training or certification, how to get that if it isn't part of your degree program. Um, Interests. So these are kind of the typical interests of people who are in the field, right? And it doesn't necessarily mean that this is what they're doing at work all the time, but these could be interests that they have at home. Maybe they're an artistic type person. Maybe they're a realist, right? And think about that, or investigative. What are your work styles? These are the types. When I talked to you before about goal setting, using that goal setting from the textbook, the who, what, when, where, why, and how. What type of job environment do I want to be in? What type of place do I want to work? Gives you some stuff there. Some related occupations, right? So maybe you put in computer scientist, but really what it is, you're looking more to be computer systems analyst or something like that. Here's some important stuff. The median wages as of 2016, all right, 53.77 hourly, or 111,000 annually. That's pretty dang good. Employment as of 2016, there are 28,000 people doing this job in the United States, at least under that job title. Projected growth, this is a good one. So in the 10 years between 2016 and 2026, much faster than average job growth. That is really good to know. That's a little security for you. Projected openings in that 10-year period, 2,500 jobs. Top industries that are using, so in this case, computer scientists. There they are, professional, scientific, technical services, and the government. You can look for job openings here. Some additional information. So here's some more research that you can do. Again, this is super, super useful. I highly recommend at any time, not just like for this assignment or anything, but at any time, come back and revisit this and dig in, see what it is that you need to know, or what you have already in regards to skills and experience. Tons and tons of jobs. And anyway, enjoy that. Have a little fun, and I'll talk with you later.